Yeah, you're seeing this right. I'm playing Shen Jungle. Uh, I said in a previous video, maybe I didn't upload it though, that I have over 300 game or maybe not 300, but at least over 200 games played with Shen. And then I decided to go into testing earlier today, and I was thinking I didn't really understand what the 2.5. So he does 2.5 in your max HP with his special one, and then it goes all the way up to 4. Now, and then it said plus 1.5. Obviously, you won't see it here because we're in the lobby, but it does plus 1.5 to that 2.5%. So I'm like, wait, so does that mean that it adds that percentage to it? Right? I got curious. And then I found out, yes, it does. So, building full AP Shen, I went from doing 4% of their health, which, by the way, it goes up to 17.8 if you pull the spirit sword through them. So, we'll just say 18%. So, I decided to go into training, test it out. I was like, this is really effective. This is actually really strong. I can't see why this wouldn't work in actual game. So that's what we're doing this right here. Now, I'm not gonna lie. For the sake of just like getting this video out, I'm gonna put it out regardless. Alright, I'm gonna just put this video out regardless whether or not I get completely hard stomped or whatever. But I cannot see why this build doesn't work. On top of this, so this is going to be the build we're using. Hopefully it's loaded by now. Yeah, so Riftmaker, Nashor's Tooth, Rabadon's Death Cap, Void Staff, and then Infinity Orb. So first of all, our special one's going to be having us do, with all of these items, fully maxed out, as you can see, it scales with AP. We're going to do 141 extra damage based off of the Nashor's Tooth. The Nashor's Tooth is 141 per extra auto attack in late game. But we go for a second item as we need the abilities, we need the attack speed. These are the two key items of what's going to make Shen really strong. And then, of course, the Rabadons is going to buff and then broken. Okay? Ideally, this is what's supposed to happen. But what makes these two items so good with Shen is that he needs the ability to spam his special one. His special one in late game, or not even late game, as soon as he maxes it out, is a 5-second cooldown. Obviously, you're going to have to throw the 3 auto attacks. So, realistically, by the time you've thrown your 3 auto attacks, once you have Nashor's Tooth, you should have it back. You should have your special one back, and you should be able to hit him again. So you start thinking about the math, maybe pre-mitigation damage and whatever. We're still doing over 10% of their health, including Nash's Tooth damage. And then once we get that Rabadon's Death Cap, like I said, the damage just shoots through the roof. So we'll really see here whether this build is complete utter garbage, like should never be touched again, or if this is genuinely an insanely strong build. I only started thinking about this technology here with Xpatu's newest video of him using Static Shiv. Now, unfortunately, Static Shiv is not viable on this game because they still haven't buffed it. It's still a complete garbage item. No character in the game can build without controlling, right? But the idea behind why he gets Static Shiv is it can do 560 damage in the late game. Whereas obviously this Static Shiv can do 240 damage at most. Complete and utter garbage. Like, yeah, I can't believe people still build the item. But that's just... Oh, by the way, I kind of threw right there. I could have used it so much sooner, and then I'd have the ability to use it again, like right now. So my jungle clear would have been much faster here. But the idea is why you, in the first place, is why you get Bomby's Cinder and you get Sunfire Aegis is for that faster clear. But it's like, then you start thinking, well, Static Shiv can do that, and that's what he started thinking. And it just does that damage to other people as well. And it's like, yeah, no, it definitely works out. Right, so we use it right here, right? So you see, it's already stacking. We can go for attacks on here. And then once we use our attacks, now it's the 2-second. So we could have done that and like really optimized our clear over there at the red, which is going to, unfortunately, I think, not allow us to get our next. Really, she just executes herself. Interesting. But it's probably not going to allow us to get all 4 of these cancel before Scuttle spawns. But done right, it would have. But that's fine. We'll be fine regardless here. Brand's low. No. We can still try something here, maybe. Okay.
Tread carefully.
Damn.
With honor.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, we should push in this wave for him, by the way. Like, junglers who leave this lane, you're completely trolling his lane. Like, completely trolling his lane. And not only that, but I have Demolish, so it also works out in my benefit here. But yeah, no. You have to push in your teammate's lane right here if it's like that. I completely would lose him his lane if I leave it. Like, it's that devastating. If you're a jungler and you're leaving... What the hell? Okay. We're gonna try and go top here. Okay, he misses pull. That's fine.
Press on.
Alright, so we're gonna always keep our ult on Jhin here because we want to make sure we can fight for him.
Retreat from the enemy.
I imagine Evelyn doesn't have flash. Right, recall. We need to say danger. Like Evelyn could be there any moment. We're gonna get a control ward just for her. Now, seeing the Morgana. Oh wait, no, never mind. Morgana's just a support. I don't know what I thought Brand was. No, I saw middle. Right, so look at our special one's cooldown already. Like, we'll be able to spam this in the late game. Spam this and just decimate their HP. So we're just like still looking on the map. We know Evelyn could tower dive, so that's what we're also watching out for. Blitzcrank is getting caught out here, which is fine. We'll ult him. I don't know if we keep fighting here. Heal? Oh my god. Okay, no, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really liking this AP Shen. Our damage is insane already. Let's look at our damage. Already. 4.5%, but if we pull it through 7%. Right now we just got Riftmaker. We just got Riftmaker. So ideally, and the reason why you go for Riftmaker and not Nash's 2 first item is that it'll start building towards your AD because you have no AP. So you have to build AP if you want to actually get that Nashor's Tooth effect, which is why you cannot build a first item. Now, sure, maybe you could build a... you could possibly build the... like, amplifying tome on top of that, but that'd be $3,500, so you'd be pretty much buying an infinite Trinity Force. And if you can do that, go ahead. It could definitely work. But I think the Riftmaker here is also just a wise decision because we're doing AD damage, physical damage, and the Vamp is crazy. Brand is completely throwing the game. Okay. What dragon is it? It's Inferno. Yeah, we're not gonna make it in time. We'll just get this First Herald real quick. And if possible, we can also ult. We can ult to dragon. We have ult. If anybody wants to make the rotation there, like we ult there and we can probably get that dragon.
With balance.
On my way. Attack the dragon. Attack the dragon.
Wait, Blitzcrank, go in. Blitzcrank, go in. Damn it, man. He was playing like pussy. Okay, W for him. Where was Fizz going? Why did he overextend so far and just not get that kill? Alright, cool. Man. Like, look at this special one, by the way. We keep using it. We keep using it and we keep going. Like, we never have to stop. Now, imagine this once we get Nashor's Tooth as well. That extra attack speed. We'll go and summon it bottom here. Go towards our jungle and start taking more. Oh man, it's so frustrating that he I was so scared. We go ahead and mute Fizz. Like, I don't understand why people like ping items, because like, okay, you pinged it,
Unstoppable.
so you're muted, and now you just like, you piss somebody off. You gain absolutely nothing for pinging. Like, in fact, you lose things for pinging. Like, it's just like, kind of leave it alone, brother. It is what it is. It'd be even more troll right now if I just sold the item.
Tread carefully.
Okay, so I think we actually get our boots here before we build Nash's Tooth. Or no, we'll buy our $500 boots and then we'll go for it. Okay, so we have ult here. We're gonna watch. Yeah, we'll. Oh, that's another. Okay, wow, it's not enough.
Slain.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? My ult may not have, like, I wasn't able to go over there, but them having to do more damage allowed us to also get that trade, so it should be a free kill here, if I imagine. Alright, so we're gonna pull our Spirit Sword through him. 1, 2, taunt. And then he ults him towards the tower. Yeah, that was incredibly necessary. 1, 2. Pull through him. Block. Block. Oh my god. Why is this build not, like, why is this not just the best build for Shen jungle? I can't understand it. No, Shen solo, I understand it, but Shen jungle? Especially when the, like, #1 player right now, Forbidden, is a jungle main. I do not see why this just doesn't work for him in the jungle.
Shut down.
I can't understand why it wouldn't. Especially since, like, the whole idea is, like, you're not trying to specifically tank, you're trying to carry, correct? If you're trying to carry, building full tank is the worst thing a Shen can do. Easily the worst thing. Oh, man. This actually might revive my love for Shen. Such a good build so far. This is early game, by the way. Like, I only get a ton better. Like, we're not talking, like, it's not that this is, like, an early game build where I'm gonna get just a little bit worse in the late game. Like, no, I get tons better. I get much stronger in the late game, not at all weaker.
Godlike.
I just do, yeah, we can get merc guides, buy this. I mean, wow. Talk about being ahead. Alright, so we look top to ult, but not really. Yeah, no, we 100% don't ult there. We want to save our ult here for Dragon, in which case we might. Actually, no, we don't really need to save it for anything. We'll just kind of use it if necessary. Right, so now my special 1 spam has started. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I could have easily saved Fizz there. Yeah, no, that was a big mistake on my part. There was no reason for Fizz to die there. And, like, when you're playing Shen, right there, it's not my fault that he dies, but it is my responsibility. I had 100% ability to save him there, and because I wasn't paying attention, he dies. So he's completely at fault for his own death, but I'm responsible for the reason. I'm responsible for why he dies, instead of just being alive. Which is just, like, one of the things that, as, like, if you're gonna play Shen, you have to understand this. You can't think selfishly and think, oh my god, my teammate's complete garbage, he's throwing the game. Like, just, you gotta understand that you are liable for your teammates if you're gonna play Shen. The whole idea of this character, like, conceptually, is to ult and save. And be able to... What the bro? What was that? Just hit it for, like, 500 damage. Unbelievable. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna flash away here. We have the ult. We'll ult him just to save him. It's just enough to keep him alive. Actually, we can still jungle here. We have no reason to recall. We don't win the game. Yeah, no, we don't win the game here, but it's perfectly fine. There's some jungle to steal here, and just, like, really explode our lead here. Oh, that's another thing. His, like, wave pushing is so much stronger. So this may be an ID. Like, this may even be ideal for you solo lane Shen players out there. This is insane, guys. This is absolutely insane. It actually is so exciting to think that like what's really going to like determine this build strength is whether or not like how much damage I have in the stat line. I'm hoping for at least 28%. If I can see like 28%, this definitely I'd be recommending this all day to everybody. So we can buy Rabadons here in just a moment. Alright, so let's see. Let's see how much damage I have right now. I'm hitting them for 11.4 their max HP. We get Rabadons. That is 2% more damage I'm hitting them for on auto attack. And I'm spamming it. Oh, and not only that, but it's also increasing my damage from Nashor's 2. So, just huge power spread. Naturally, that's kind of what Rabadon's death cap does in general, but you understand the premise here. We're not looking old up there. We're kind of... Morgana has a ton of tower damage because she's an AP champion, which is something that a lot of people don't actually take into consideration. AP champions have tons of tower damage. Tons of tower damage. Oh my god, she is slowing the shit out of me. Alright, cool. This is a winnable fight for me. If he really wants to fight this, yeah, no. Absolutely not. He would have stood no chance. And then we can ult Fizz here. Get this Baron. Oh, another thing that Baron gets faster. I mean, I can't sing enough praise for this build. I truly cannot. I genuinely believe that this is the pinnacle of 10 technology. So now we went from 14 to now we're back to 16%. Like it just gets better. It just gets better over and over with this build. Why? Just why hit the red? Like especially since red buff is so strong right now into like Shen. I just sit here and I'm like, why? We can both have it, and he decides to hit it. And he may have sped it up by like 1 picosecond, but was the 1 picosecond that big of a deal? I truly don't think so. Okay, good thing I didn't flash there. Would have been totally unnecessary. Ooh, set. The ult here. Look at that shielding! I think I mentioned this, but I didn't even realize. We'd have to check here. So 135. I'm shielding him for 1,236 damage. So not only is this the ideal build for completely carrying the game, this is the ideal build for also defending your teammates. Insane, man. Oh, also tower damage. Look at this. 311, 343. This build does everything. It does everything a Shen player could ever ask for. Like, that's no joke. This is the pinnacle of the Shen builds of all time. Great healing with Conqueror, Riftmaker. This is the #1 Shen build in the game. I'm actually willing to say this as factual statement. Look at that. Insane. Oh, by the way, this is actually not all the shielding. This is 1,000, right? But we also get 60% based on their missing health. Keep that number in mind. It increases by 60%, so it's not actually 1,000. If they lose a little bit of HP, we can heal them for even more, or shield them for even more. Now our team's throwing up top, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. They can throw all they want, because we're just gonna carry this game in later phases. We just carry the game in the later phases, and we don't care that they troll. Oh, I could have saved them. Damn it. Yeah, again, that was completely my fault. I took my eyes off of him for a singular moment, which was a horrible idea, considering it's Evelyn we're talking about. There was never a world where I should have took my eyes off of him while he was still over there. But like I said, we're completely fine. He trolls all he wants. We still win this game, 100%.
Understood.
Right. So another thing is now I'm thinking like, what? We should start split pushing, right? Because we're insane at level 1, or no, we're insane at 1v1s. Then we can ult towards any of our teammates and save them for like 2,000 in shield. I mean, wow, man. This build is insane. Okay, why are y'all... I'm trying to split push here. I'm trying to specifically get away from my teammates. Aw, damn. Go for Baron. Go for Baron.
Attack
for Baron.
Baron. Attack
Please.
Baron.
Please. Like, walk towards it. Okay, there you go, Jen.
Enemy rampage.
Do we ult the set here? Hell no.
Turret destroyed.
Definitely not.
Ally
They get in him, and we get Baron. That's the whole idea of the play. We can block the Baron damage on our teammates, so they'll be fine here. Boom. Boom. Block. Block. We need to go over this wall. So, I mean, this is one thing, I suppose. We're squishy, but I'm like, I don't even think I care. I genuinely don't think I actually care that I'm squishy here. Boom. Like, I sit there, I'm like, okay, I'm squishy, but I one-shot him. Like, I don't care that I'm squishy in this team comp. I just decimate their HP. Because that's better.
Press on.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man, is this build just insane. And then Shen Jungle got buffed, like, maybe, I don't know how many patches ago, but just a good while ago. So, like, Shen Jungle is just much better in the fact that he can hyper farm. Okay. Let us both have it, Fizz. Okay. A lot of people are really adamant on not sharing buffs anymore. Like, I remember whenever it first came out, a lot of people would actually wait, but I've noticed that number has gone down significantly. And that's not me just saying, like, for this one game because he's trolling. It's like, no, that's like actually just... I've noticed that quite often. That as the game keeps progressing, more and more people decide not to get it for some reason. I won't find this Fizz here. I want to see how much will we shield him for. Dang, it would also be more, but okay, Jesus, okay, destroyed. Wait, are we not winning? I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of just fucking around for a minute because I thought we would win the game, but... Yeah, silly me to think that my teammates could be this incompetent. Oh, is Siege more competent than our entire team? Wow. It is. Siege is more competent. 409 champion score. I gotta see this. Played better than 98%.
Be right back.
I don't get MVP, which is interesting, but that's fine. 20%. We still taking a lot of damage, but really, this is insane. I'm gonna have to keep y'all posted on this, because man, I truly do think this is easily like the pinnacle of Shen build. And also, this would be better if they were in a tanky team comp. So think of like Nautilus support, think of somebody like a Jax solo lane, and then some other type of bruiser in the mid lane. It would do even better. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a good day.